right. Okay, One Piece chapter 1014 is not out. And but what we normally do is every time there's not a chapter or there's a break, which happens pretty frequently, we just have a prediction video where we talk about what could possibly happen. I think the prediction videos, they're a lot of fun. You know, a lot of people have fun with them because that's part of the fun of One Piece. We don't know what's going to happen. And sometimes when you think you know what's going to happen, it seems like you know less. And I think chapter 1013 is a perfect example of that, where we thought we knew where things were going. Nami to set up Big Mom. All of a sudden, Big Mom is impaling Ulti with a combined attack. What? So now with chapter 1014, we're going to try to figure out what's going on there. But first, for you people that are here to see this prediction, hit that sub button, right? Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I predict that everybody that comes across this video, once you hear me say that, you will sub to the channel, right? And I appreciate you for that. Back up a little bit. Drop a like as well. That does help. And drop a comment for the algorithm, right? Anyway, One Piece chapter 1014. What the heck is going to happen? So, 1013, we know what happened. A Big Mom and the homies, Ulti, Nami, Usopp. The most important thing a lot of people are focusing on is Luffy at the end. Where Luffy is seemingly falling off of the island after being thrown by Kaido. Oof. I mean, I didn't expect Luffy to beat Kaido 1v1, right? I even made a video talking to people that felt like Luffy was too strong, because I didn't think Luffy was too strong. I thought it was appropriate because, you know, it's building. Things are building. So now Luffy's getting thrown off, and it's basically saying that Luffy was defeated by Kaido. And some people are speculating, okay, the raid has failed. And I think this is typical, right? What happens to Luffy here, it happens. So, but what's gonna happen? That's what we wanna know. What the heck is gonna happen? So Luffy's falling off. The prediction I've been seeing around Twitter and the social media sphere is that Yamato is gonna be the one to catch him. Here's the thing. I think that could definitely happen. But I also foresee Luffy's going to need some time to heal. And I think somebody that is not occupied right now, as far as we know, is Sanji. And also Sanji can fly. So why not have Sanji save Luffy? And then Sanji takes him to Marco, because remember, Sanji is headed to wherever Marco is. Where Marco, King, Queen, the live, wherever Zoro told him to go. That's where Sanji's going. You take Luffy there. Guess who's there as well? Chopper. So yes, Luffy's knocked out, Sanji takes him, Sanji saves him, take him to where Marco is, Chopper. You're not winning this without Luffy. So they have to nurse him back to health, right? That has to happen. That happens, and simultaneously, Yamato goes to see her father. Now, the Yamato-Kaido conversation, just imagine how riveting that could be. Could be. I'm not gonna say would be, because Oda may off screen it, where we come back and Yamato's either screaming or just upset. If we see the entire dialogue between Kaido and Yamato, which I think we should see, because it's establishing that dynamic. Yes, we know it's what Kaido called his son, right? That's what Kaido says. But what's the relationship? How did Yamato, of course we know Oden's charisma and influence impacted Yamato to the point that she now wants to be Oden. She has a strained relationship with her father. Of course, that's the obvious. She wants to be a man that Kaido killed. That may cause some tension. I'm not an expert on these things, but that may cause a little bit of tension in the household, right? But Yamato also said that Kaido used to beat her, right? A lot. But in this situation, I want to see what they talk about. What do they cover? Do they cover her childhood? Do they cover why she is the way she is? Why she does not look up to Kaido? And also, who the hell is her mom? So simple things like that I would like to see covered. And while it might seem like a trivial conversation, it's going to give us some background for both characters and then not really develop the characters, but this would be more so characterization. Because for Yamato and Kaido, we have different spurts and different inklings of things happening, and we try to piece them together to come to our conclusion of what these characters are or who these characters are. We don't know them. We know things about them. For Kaido, we don't know his backstory. We know he got a devil fruit from Big Mom. Before that, what were you? What was your childhood? What were your childhood ideals? How did you feel when you were on the Rock's crew? For Yamato, you can say we know more of her because from her childhood, from since she was a kid, she's looked up to Oden to now, so it's pretty linear. For Kaido, it seems to be a lot more complex. So it's going to provide some more characterization, and, you know, character development is possible, but I'm not expecting that. I'm just expecting to find out more from these characters based on this conversation. But the Alliance should be worried because Kaido, he's free. No one is there to stop him now. So he can roam and go wherever he needs to go. And now for him, the most important thing, like right now for Kaido, what's the most important thing, right? He said he should have taken Luffy's head as a trophy to kind of break the spirit of everyone there. It would be funny if Kaido ran into Orochi, right? Just ran into him like, Okay, bro. Did I not kill you? I killed you, right? I killed him, right? And Orochi's like, oh, Kaido, come on. I got 8 CP0s here. Do you want to make a deal or something? I'm not sure, but Kaido is now free and he can roam and do whatever he needs to do. So that is going to be a very, very key component and very unpredictable as well, because he could go anywhere. Of course, there are places we can narrow it down to. Like, I don't think Kaido is going to fight who's who or fight Jinbei with who's who. Like, right? Why would he do that? Watch that happen next gen. No. But where does he go? Does he go help Big Mom? She doesn't really need help, right? But what if Kaido finds out that Big Mom hit ulti, or I don't want to say killed because ulti's not dead, or knocked out page 1 and ulti? Like, how would Kaido feel about that? So what Kaido does, I want to see, obviously. Now, as do all of us. I don't want to be selfish here. So the things we haven't seen in a while, some things I do care about, some things I don't. One thing I don't care about is Black Maria, Brook, what's going on over there. Okay, well, partially because it's a Nico Robin possible 1v1, but it's a 2v1, whatever. But there are other women there, so they could occupy Brook, and then it'd be a 1v1 of Black Maria and Nico Robin. So yes, I am mildly interested in that encounter. Then we have Who's Who and Jinbei. I don't know why Oda is just not giving us anything there. Like, we saw a few panels when they initially started, and then we came back and we saw they were fighting each other. I thought that would be a really interesting back and forth because Who's Who and the possible connection to Jinbei, but we haven't gotten anything. Every single prediction, I'm like, you know what? Oda hasn't gone to that in a while. It's time, right? It's time. So, I mean, here again, I'm going to say it's time. It must be time, right? I mean, geez, we have not seen anything from that fight. We don't even know. We haven't seen an attack. Pretty much, like an actual attack. We haven't seen that. So I'm going to assume that he goes there. Another thing we haven't seen in a while, and we desperately need an update, is Marco, King, Queen, Chopper, Perospero, or rather Perospero. People are saying, why did you switch it up? I'm sorry. Perospero, what is he going to do? Because it's funny, because people were on different sides or two sides with this thing, where people were saying, okay, Perospero, based on what he's saying, is he going to help the Alliance, or is he going to help the Straw Hats? Well, I was like, wait, hold on. Based on what Perospero said, I think it's clear that he's going to take out Marco, or help take out Marco. I mean, well, okay, I can't even say it's clear, because I thought it was pretty clear that Nami was going to be fighting ulti, and that didn't happen. So how I perceived it was that Perospero, even though he did not like allying with Kaido, he has more of an issue with the Straw Hats in the Alliance. So it's like, okay, I just took out that, Wanda and Carrot, whatever, forget them. Now I want to take out the Alliance, because they are more of an issue. We have more personal problems with them, and we'll deal with Kaido and those guys later. First, they come first, but we can't forget that the Scabbards, they've split up, and Nekomamushi, he's hopped away to fight Perospero for something he didn't really do, honestly. You can say he's responsible, but they were trying to kill his mother. Like, we would do the same thing, and Pedro's an idiot. We'll talk about Pedro another day, man. And I really love how it all ties together. It's kind of beautiful, because Nekomamushi went to get Marco, came back with Marco, and so now he could save Marco from getting killed or hurt by Perospero. We can't forget, Big Mom even said to Perospero, hey, kill him or attack Marco, which is like, okay, Big Mom, can he actually do something? So I'm not sure if Marco's weakness is candy. If that's the case, that's hilarious, in my opinion. Does anyone not think that's crazy if Marco's weakness is candy? But I think those plot points are going to culminate on the live floor. I think that's what they call it. So now we have Marco, Perospero, and Nekomamushi. They're their own thing. So then what's going on with King, Queen, and that over there, right? Because they're still there. It could be just a group battle, because just removing Marco from King and Queen, now Queen is free and King is free. And I don't think Chopper is beating Queen. No. I know Chopper isn't beating Queen. And Sanji, he could fight King, which that's definitely possible. But how these things play out is difficult to say, because I'm saying Sanji could save Luffy, take him there, but then Chopper would be occupied. And then Zoro is also a factor, because I think Zoro does come back. How does Zoro get healed? Does he eventually make it to the live floor? I'm not sure what happens there, but I think it's time. Sanji has not had that much screen time. I think having him save Zoro and save Luffy is just perfect for him, and to hold off King or hold him off in the meantime while Marco helps Luffy, I think it just goes well for what Oda likes to use Sanji for, and it would make for an amazing chapter if we saw all those characters and everything just intertwined just like that. Now, I think it's going to be a while before all this happens, because there's so many things that would have to play out, and again, assuming it happens that way, because there are things that make sense, things that probably, based on the narrative, should happen, but Oda is great at surprises, unpredictability, and some gags you just can't foresee. And Oda loves him a good gag. Sound a little weird, but he does. And so with that, it's just whatever you think is going to happen. And so we'll leave it there. There are other things we could touch on, but we've gone on long enough, guys. But give me your thoughts. There's also the plot point of Big Mom versus Kid. Now, I don't expect too much to happen there. Like, Kid will fight Big Mom, but Kid will get decimated by Big Mom. Like, that's what's going to happen. I do think Law could help. Law could come to help because Law is on his way there, and they could try to hold off Big Mom for a little bit, but I think the end result is going to be the same as Luffy, where Kid is going to get knocked out and Law is going to get knocked out. They're just not ready for someone of that level. Like Luffy wasn't ready for someone of the level of Kaido. Now, it'd be interesting if Oda plays this out a bit differently than what we saw with Luffy and Kaido. Can he afford to have those two lose? And if they both go down as well, I mean, the raid could be leaning towards failing. Not gonna lie, but we're not there yet. What do you think happens? Where does Kaido go? Who saves Luffy? What's up with Sanji? Is Zoro actually done? But give me your thoughts. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at BragoDAce. Follow me on Instagram at BragoD.Ace. Thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys all so much. Guys, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
I start doubting me, I felt lost. I rewrite it.